everybody, and welcome back to the Wandering Keithleys. I wanted to take a minute and start talking about our YouTube channel because I know it's been quite a while since I've posted and haven't figured out what I wanted this YouTube channel to be. So we have sold our Tacoma. That is why we have not been posting overland videos. So that's part one. We did buy an electric car. We thought it saves on gas, and honestly, it was a lot more accessible for me. Things I have not talked about on this page, let alone in general. I am 26 and I live with chronic pain. I have neuropathy. I have a Chiari malformation type 1, which means that my brain is too big for my skull and it's sinking. I am currently on Topamax to lessen the headaches so that I don't need to have a brain surgery. The longer you can try to not have the surgery, the better. I have osteoarthritis and I'm chronically ill. I have PCOS and most likely endometriosis. I have a fallopian tube full of blood and ovarian cysts, and in general, I'm just sick. I have sinus tachycardia, but they don't know what causes it. I suspect I have POTS, and I'm trying to get a referral to see if I have POTS, and I'm trying to get a referral for a geneticist to start looking at hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Does that mean that I have it? No. Does it mean it could be any number of diagnoses? Yes. I am a walking zebra, and I often feel like nobody ever understands what I'm going through, let alone understands that it's not because I'm fat. And it's not. I would have all of these issues if I was skinny. And I think that's why I wanted to make this YouTube channel. I started as overlanding and I was like, I'm just going to delete it. And then I thought, what could I do instead? I realized Tyler and I are an interabled couple. And I really want to talk about my journey with intuitive eating, talk about hypermobility. I can talk about doctor's appointments, referrals. I can talk about if I have a really good doctor in Michigan. I want to make sure that I get to be somebody's safe place. At least somebody that can look on YouTube and be like, she's like me. Because as somebody that has been trying to find someone just like me, it is very hard. I don't find very many people that are plus size and hypermobile. And honestly, the one person I found that I think is a lot like me is Allison Tennyson off of TikTok. And I don't have half of the diagnoses she has. So I don't have all the answers. I know she doesn't have all the answers. I don't even know her personally. I don't know if she's a good person. I don't know anything about her. But what I do know is she's made it a lot easier for people to feel included and to feel less alone. Because a lot of people don't realize that chronically ill people feel like a burden. And I don't want to make this first video sad. That is the last thing I want to do. So, I want to start talking about what I want to do. I want to start baking. I want to start talking about what does a normal day-to-day thing look like for me? Realistically, what does it look like? Does it mean that I get to clean my whole house? No. Why? Because it flares up 20 million symptoms. I really want to start talking about inclusivity and feeling like other people that are plus size, that are hypermobile, that didn't realize that they were hypermobile, they start to realize they're not alone. Now, I am married to an extraordinary human. He is one of the most hardworking, funny, strong, selfless people I know. We are an interabled couple. And I say that as my husband jokes that I'm disabled all the time because frankly, I might not have the disability label or any of it, but I am disabled. And it sucks. Like it really does suck. It sucks being disabled. It sucks not being able to work, and it sucks not being able to finish out your degree and change what you thought you were going to do. But I love being able to see who I am instead. I'm not a teacher like I thought I was going to be. And that's okay. Things change and you can grieve that part. And the thing is I get to have that capacity because I have Tyler, who has been an amazing rock for me. He has constantly been the one to say, I will support you. I might not always understand everything, but I will be there. When I say Tyler is strong, Tyler is not just physically strong. He is emotionally strong. I cannot imagine how strong you have to be able to see your partner in pain every day, for their muscles to literally vibrate at night, for you to feel the sensation of them crying, or just, he is so strong, and he's strong physically. A lot of people don't think he is. Especially when they look at him, they're like, he's just a plus size guy. That plus size man is a strong man. And while he is just starting, he will be so strong. He has more grit than anyone I know. He has been through more things, and he uses everything to be a more positive person. He's 7 months into working out, and he's done his 3rd strongman competition, and this last competition didn't quite go quite as well as he wanted, and he was disappointed. But at the end, he still sat there, he put on a smile, and he congratulated his coach and his best friend for winning War of the North in Traverse City. And it was so cool to be able to see them compete together, because it doesn't really matter that Tyler didn't do well. What matters is they got to do something together. And for one day, Tyler didn't have to concentrate on the fact that I was sick. He got to concentrate on the fact that he was a strong man. And I think that's so cool. And I love that he has that outlet. Because frankly, I could almost assume it would be very hard. And I don't think everyone realizes just how hard it would be. I think a lot of people from the outside in see me overcompensating a lot and push myself far past what I should be doing. And in the end, I overflare my symptoms, and my feet and my hands and my face become numb because I'm drastically overdoing it. And Tyler is there. He walks into a gym, and when I walk in, the first thing anyone says is, "Oh, you're Tyler's wife. You know, he's like one of the nicest guys in this gym." And I'm like, he's so positive. The goal is to find the people that are like me and realize that you are not alone, and you get to follow my journey and Tyler's amazing journey and our dogs and our life in Michigan of starting over. But I really, really want to make sure that we create a positive, inclusive channel that really starts talking about the ins and outs of things and is real about how hard it can be. Because it is hard. It's hard. Well, if that's your vibe, definitely my vibe. And you want to watch strongman stuff and baking and chronically ill people, aka me, and you have things you want to ask and talk to me about, please post, comment, whatever. Like, subscribe. I will talk about it. I will talk about my daily morning routine for things I do for hypermobility. You're not alone. And I know it's hard to be positive every day. But at the end of the day, one day does not determine your year or month. And one day does not determine your week. So take a deep breath, reset, grieve who you were, and change the attitude. Because you'll be a better person for it, and I know I am. So stay positive.